Man, I hate editing. How could that be at this time of hour? What, what are you doing?
There be ghosts out there! There's someone here, I think. Gotta get my proton blaster.
But why?
Didn't you hear? Ghostbusters World is out.
Are you kidding me?
Go catch some ghosts.
What?
Yeah, come on.
Let's go.
Get them.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video of the Daily Dobby. Today, we're gonna kind of push away from that Harry Potter stuff and we're gonna move into something that is a little more interesting. Not really, but kind of. So, what we're gonna say is, this implements the same kind of technology that Niantic uses for their AR games, but it's different in a way that it could be incorporated into Harry Potter Wizards Unite. So, we're going to cover this game, and hopefully it will somewhat be like Harry Potter Wizards Unite, to a point where it could be a very good game to play before Harry Potter Wizards Unite, because there are so many things that could be implemented into the game. So, we're going to cover this game, and I would recommend go download this game and practice with it, because it will probably help a lot with Wizards Unite. So, we're going to cover the game right now. I'm going to have my computer open, because, sorry, we just learned about this game just literally like an hour ago, and we're deciding to, let's try to get a video done as fast as we can without studying over the game. But we played the game enough to understand how the game works. So, that's how we're going to do it today. The game is called Ghostbusters World. This game is created by Columbia Pictures, a Sony company, Ghost Corps, 433 Creative Labs, and Age, Next Age. And it is built with Google Maps. So that's the map system that's going to use. So basically, when you get into the game, it basically gives you a build your own character kind of thing. So it's somewhat like Pokemon Go in the way that you can customize your own character, and later you can actually customize your weapon. As you level up, you can customize your weapon, you can customize your bag, everything that you want to implement into that. So we're going to move off of that right now, and what I'm going to say is the characters from the movies, so like Venkman, Stance, and all them, they're all in the game. So there is actually a cool implement to this. There is a story mode that is in the game. Like, what you'll do is you can capture the ghosts in this other game mode, and those ghosts that you capture will thus go into the story mode game, which is basically a battling game where you have to battle these levels to level up. So, you want to capture the ghosts and level them up and do all this to battle with them in the future. So that's why you want to capture the ghosts as many as you can, because you need to battle with them later. So next we're going to talk about pretty much the game. The statistics of the game is you have your particle thrower. I'm going to call it a proton blaster because that's what it is in the movies, but it's not called this in the game. But basically, you'll zap the creature. He'll have like a health bar. You'll zap the creature so his health will slowly decrease. And then when you get to the certain level, you can then bring out a trap and then capture this ghost. So, there is multiple things you can do to bring down this health. You can use your proton blaster to bring it down just a little bit, or you could switch your weapon to a kind of a shotgun blaster type deal, and you can then shoot the ghost that way. So, that's how you'll bring down the damage. The cool thing about this is, there's a reload system. It's not just a quick, like, throw the ball spawns back in, we'll spin it and throw it again. You have a reload time, and that can sometimes be good or bad, because there is a attack feature these ghosts carry. As you are lowering their health, they will battle you, as in they will bring down your health. You have a health bar yourself. So when these creatures attack, they can do ranges of damage. So the harder the creature, the harder it is to catch. So that's how that works, and they're going to keep attacking you. And you do have a dodge feature. It's not like the little Pokemon Go, like, move over to the side. It is literally like a dodge punch move, and that's kind of how it is. And this will stun the ghost to the point where you can keep damaging it, and then when it gets down to that low level, throw out the trap, and thus catch the creature. The traps work in a cool way to the point where the trap will go out on screen, and this is all working on how you angle your phone. You will capture the creature and you will drag it over to the trap where you have laid it. And if you hold it there for, I think, a solid 4 seconds, it will then suck in the creature. And then it will do that Pokemon Go thing where the ball shakes 3 times. And this will able A, capture the creature, or it will jump out. And then you would have to do the battling system all over again to capture it back in the trap. And that's how how the catching system works, pretty much. And there's ranges of creatures. I think, at the moment, there's around 50. But again, the game came out just a couple hours ago. So, literally, there's no problem with that. It's just like Pokemon Go. We had, I think, 150 when it came out, the original 150. And then they added on as we went along. And now it's that big thing now it is today. But, back onto the idea, you can customize your weapons in, like, this shop. You can buy the weapons, and you can customize them, upgrade them, any way possible. And there is a way, like, you can craft, like, instead of running, like, I'm going to compare this to Pokemon Go as much as I can, because it's the AR game that is out now, and the most famous, probably. Basically, you have the traps. The traps are basically your Pokeballs, pretty much. And instead of going out and spinning these, like, stops, there are still there's still stops, or, like, doorways, pretty much. They'll still give you stuff, but the traps, you can actually craft these traps. I think you can craft like 50 traps for 50 coins. Coins are not hard to get, so you can craft literally 50 traps, and it will take 2 hours to create these 5 traps. I think I said 50 traps. I mean 5, I'm sorry. It will take 2 hours to craft 5 traps. So you'll never really run out of traps unless you run out of coins. Which pretty much means if you stop catching things and you just waste all your stuff, it will probably get harder. I shouldn't say this, but it will probably get harder as the game increases. So that's probably why the use of traps is probably so important. So I would recommend crafting traps early in the game while you still can. But you will also earn coins from missions. There's like a mission list where you have their challenges, just your daily missions and stuff. And as you do these challenges, they'll give you coins, crystals, and all that. And these will all be implemented into the game later. So that's all I have to say about that. Now I'm going to go off into the battling system. There is a battling system into the game. There is a story mode, like I said, in the game where you will be able to help the Ghostbusters with their mission. You have the ghosts you capture in the game will thus be implemented into the battling system, which the creatures you capture will thus be battled. So you have a team of like 4 creatures, I think at the moment, 4 ghosts, and they all have special moves. I think they have a super move and just a basic move, kind of like Pokemon Go. But it's used kind of into the implement of the kind of game battling system of, like, if you ever heard of like Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, it's kind of that kind of battling system. If you want to say, like, each creature will have one move, and you'll go down the line of your team. Then knows the other team's turn, and they will battle you, and it just goes back and forth. That's how that battling system works. There's just one cool feature I would like to say, and that is, unlike Pokemon Go, when you are in the car, you are just sprinting pretty much in the game. Your guy is just running pretty much. And in this game, if you are going over the top speed and you're moving and traveling, you are in the Ghostbusters vehicle. Like, the Ecto-1 pops out and it is driving. You're in the car driving. And I think that is just an awesome animation to have. We do have a clip of that right over here of the Ecto-1 popping up. And by far, it is amazing how they implemented the Ecto-1 into the game, because I know a lot of fans wanted to see that. But I'm just going to roll a bunch of these clips now of the battling system, not the battling system, but the catching system and everything else, and some of the battling system. But overall, I'm really pumped for this game. I think this game has a lot of potential for it, as well as I think that a lot of this stuff will be implemented into Wizards Unite. So that's why we're covering this, like I said. Trying to figure out if there's anything else I want to say about this game. This game is just by far awesome. I think it's got a lot of potential for it at the moment, and I hope they do what they need to do. But so far this game is pretty amazing, and I don't think there's anything else I need to say about this. Clay, you're behind camera. Do you want to say anything that I maybe missed?
Get this game. It's great. Go play it.
Yeah, let's get this game, guys. It is literally, truly a game that will. I think it's to a point where I think Jurassic World created a game sort of like this, but I'm not sure how they're doing really. I don't think they met the potential that they wanted to see. Like Pokemon Go, by far, it's that world domination game, created by Niantic, and it is literally the top game for AR, but that doesn't mean these small games can't grow to that size either. So I would recommend giving these guys your support for this game, and I would try it out. Again, it just came out, so don't get your hopes too high on this game, but again, the game just came out. Give them some break if there's a little problem in the bugs, the system, whatever. But this game has a lot of potential for it, and like I said, it will probably work the same as Wizard Unite. So practice on this game before you get Wizard Unite or before it even comes out. So that's why I wanted to cover this game today. And so far, I'm going to tell you something that Clay and I have been working on for a little bit. Clay, if you want to come and join me on the camera real quick, come on screen right here. If you want to come join me. So Clay and I have been thinking of this idea. Wow, you're tall on camera. I'm just going to say that right now. Looks pretty short compared to you. But besides the point, we're thinking about a tournament. As people don't know, we actually got invited onto the Discord with the other WooTubers. So we got to talk with all those YouTubers, Portkey, Snitches and Witches,
Adam the Orr.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
The Squibbler.
Squib, Adam the Orr, and all the rest. Sorry if we didn't mention you guys, but you guys all have given us your love and support, and we appreciate all that. But, besides the point, we have an idea, and we gave them the idea, and I think they love the idea. So we're going to go with it. We're deciding to do a Tri-Wizard tournament, a WooTuber tournament, if you want to say it that way, where we will go through head-to-head and battle each other and see who is the top WooTuber. So, we have a bunch of challenges ranged up. We will have a video later out sometime where we'll get more into depth of this challenge and what we're going to plan on doing. So, Clay, would you like to close us out?
So long, guys. Have a great day.
And if you guys want to see our last video, click over here. If you want to subscribe, click over here. And see you later.